This season, Instacart has your back to school. As in, they've got your back to school lunch favorites like snack packs and fresh fruit. And they've got your back to school supplies like backpacks, binders, and pencils. And they've got your back when your kid casually tells you they have a huge school project due tomorrow. Let's face it, we were all that kid. So first, call your parents to say I'm sorry, and then download the Instacart app to get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes all school year long. Get a $0 delivery fee with your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 an order. Additional terms apply.
We acknowledge the traditional owners of country throughout Australia and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Welcome to This Song Is Yours, a music podcast where we chat to a new guest each week, talk about their life and creative endeavours, and talk to them about some of the music they love. Our show works by chatting to our guests about music, their songwriting techniques, and occasionally getting them to make you a playlist of the songs they love. Welcome to episode 216. I'm your host, Simon Fink. Our guest today is WILDFIRE MANWURRK. The rock band from northern Arnhem Land in Western Australia have just released their debut EP, which is entitled The Next Future. In today's episode, I had the pleasure of speaking with frontman Victor Rostron about the importance of their countrymen in their music and bringing their songs around Australia. Here we go. Our guest today is an incredible Australian rock band from Rembarrnga in northern Arnhem Land. The band, comprised of extended family members, blend together Australian 80s rock and power chords with more traditional instruments like maul, which is their didgeridoo, and clapsticks. Their debut EP, which sees them singing in both English and Kune, is out now and is titled The Next Future. Please welcome to This Song Is Yours, Victor Rostron from WILDFIRE MANWURRK. Hello, how are we?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Very well, thank you, Victor. Very well. Thank you so much for joining us. Whereabouts are you joining us from today?
It's myself, Victor, and my son, my cousin, so Johnson, Leo, and Scott. So yeah, all good. And we in Rembarrnga.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We appreciate very much all of you joining us today. It is a very exciting time. There is a brand new EP that is out from the band. It's called The Next Future. Congratulations on this EP as it is. It's a beautiful collection of music.
Thank you.
Of course. How are you feeling with these songs now coming out and with the public being able to listen to them?
Well, really good. I think countrymen really proud of ourselves. WILDFIRE, really happy. We've been waiting for too long now. Really good countrymen here, even our friends. They're really, really happy about our sound and all the words from Kune. So, really good, powerful, and yeah.
It is a very exciting EP, as you mentioned. The sounds are incredible. I feel like the EP is doing a beautiful job of blending quite a number of different sounds. There's obviously a lot of sounds that are important to yourselves as First Nations musicians. There's a lot of 1980s punk and rock and roll and some other elements on there. I was wondering, to begin with, some of these songs, what was the, initial thought of starting the band and bringing these sounds to life?
Well, I think it was really hard for my boys practicing, pulling all the 60s and 70s music and putting together mainly our countrymen feeling side music like didgeridoo, clapstick, and the word coming out from Kune. and start putting together really, really exciting and I think really different from other music. And it's really good we can put it together by listening all record back in 70s and 60s and like putting music together. And that's really good.
The EP, the EP itself is beautiful, as I mentioned. To my understanding, from what I heard, is that all of you recorded it in just 3 days, which is very, very impressive.
Yes, we've been waiting too long, and I think that 3 days, it was really short, but we have to hammer it and exciting, and we didn't want to, what do we say, we didn't want to put everything down. We've been just standing there and work together and just, go for it.
I can very much appreciate that. I think that when you've got a sound that is as electrifying as what is on this EP, I can appreciate that you've gotten in the studio and that you've just wanted to record it and have it down there immediately. I very much appreciate that. Victor, I was hoping that we could talk about, I know that there is the single Lonely Bangadi, which is a brilliant example, and I hope I said that correctly, of bringing two worlds together. I know that you're talking about the Bangadi translating to a man's skin name and bringing that into the music. I guess, how important was it for you to be able to, as we mentioned before, blend those two worlds of being able to have this extremely important language mixed with the music of the 80s and 90s and rock?
Yeah, no, really clear. Looking forward. Lonely Bangadi, and same things, what I said earlier, bringing music together. And that Lonely Bangadi skin name, Bangadi means they're my sons, Bulany and Bangadi. So the Lonely Bangadi, it was, love breakings, love between Bangadi and the wife, Wamachans or Gaman. And they were fitting in together and putting all the weight, first time, Kune on the music and the heavy sound together.
What has for yourselves, what has the reaction to the band and to the music been like so far? Because it seems, from an outsider's perspective, that it has been quite a positive reaction.
Well, I think looking forward, I reckon this is time for my band, my sons, stepping up and share the story and knowledge. And my boys really exciting, going and dance out and start doing a couple of gigs in town. And yeah, I think looking forward to share our music and our language and telling story.
Of course. I can very much appreciate that. I think my favourite track on the record, if I may, was Ranger Boat. I thought it's the second track on the record. And while, as we've discussed, that this EP does have a lot of sonics of like punk rock and 80s rock and roll and moving forward, there was a very classic windows down driving kind of vibe to this song. I was wondering if you were able to just share a little bit about where Ranger Boat came from and what the song means.
Yeah, exciting too. Ranger Boat. I've been a ranger for 24 years within my community. My occupation is ranger, named Jelk Ranger. Me and my boys been collecting crocodile egg for many, many years, trying to drop them crocodile number down, and that's where I've seen it, and then start making songs. And I've been hearing my boys been playing different sound, heavy, And I said, all right, we'll try practice. And we've been feeding in the heavy rock and roll music. And yeah, that's the sound of Ranger boat and represent in our community. Even all indigenous ranger and round indigenous community really exciting and more understandings how we can feed in and drop the number down. Crocodile number is rising number up, and we can't do anything because of we're getting a lot of floods and a lot of damaging. And yeah, that's why I made that song, Ranger Boys.
This season, Instacart has your back to school. As in, they've got your back to school lunch favorites like snack packs and fresh fruit. And they've got your back to school supplies like backpacks, binders, and pencils. And they've got your back when your kid casually tells you they have a huge school project due tomorrow. Let's face it, we were all that kid. So first, call your parents to say I'm sorry, and then download the Instacart app to get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes all school year long. Get a $0 delivery fee with your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 an order. Additional terms apply.
Discover Hydro, the best kept secret in fitness. Hydro is the state-of-the-art at-home rower that engages 86% of your muscles, delivering the ultimate full-body workout in just 20 minutes. From advanced to beginner, Hydro has over 500 classes shot worldwide and taught by Olympians and world-class athletes. For a 30-day risk-free trial, go to hydro.com and use code ROW450 to save $450 on a Hydro Pro rower. That's HYDROW.com, code ROW450.
Do you find that a lot of your songs come, like the inspiration come from a lot of the things that you're witnessing yourself, that I guess those everyday interactions of inspiring these tracks for Wildfire?
No, I reckon right with all the young kid too, like young kids. Mainly we go out with landing on country with schools and explain and telling stories, and in the future maybe they chant for them telling story, and it's a good chant with our music telling story with our families and friends, and the main one, children.
Of course. Well, I can, and please correct me if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly. I know that myself as a Ballender, is that right?
Yes, Ballender,
as a white fella. With the music and trying to, as you mentioned, going out to schools and teaching, what is the reaction within the community, both your community and I guess when you do go into town, what has the reaction been like from the townspeople to the music and to the stories that you're telling?
I think it's really powerful message for all the young ones. Even what you said, even when we go out from community outside town, they can hear the sound and story really clear. When we look back in our early days, in our old people early days, there was telling story and singing the songline, and now the old people's now all gone. And now this is our chance to tell the story by playing music in modern world. I call it double tools in Ballender way and Bining way. Putting all levels and working together, tell the story by language and English. Yeah.
It is a beautiful job of what you're doing. As I've mentioned, this EP, I think, is a wonderful piece of music and a wonderful piece of work. I was wondering if you would like to share where your original inspiration to music came from, or what was your first interaction with music?
Well, in the early days, myself, I was doing acoustic, and I've been hearing my people, especially my uncles, singing gospel and the Gunborg corroboree, and that's where I've been start singing for my Mimi Gunborg from rock hard, seen all the painting from rock and start feeding in, telling story, singing with acoustic guitar, and step by step, couple of years, playing with keyboard, piano, and suddenly all my kids come along, change everything, putting with different instruments, putting together step by step, and now we together with different tools, and we want to share with that double tools. We want to step by step and moving forward with Balanda and Beaning together.
That is very exciting, and something that we do look forward to happening in the future with this new EP coming out. I did manage to catch some video footage of the band playing live, and it does look like you're not a force to be trifled with. That live in a live setting, the band is incredible. You guys aren't mucking around. Can we expect to see WILDFIRE MANWURRK on tour next year at some point?
I got a goosebump now. Really, really good. We're looking forward to come up in your way and play music and tell the story. We're really happy meet you guys, and we really thank you guys what you've done for us, and really powerful what you guys doing, and we want to come up and meet up face to face and tour. Come up.
I know that there's a lot of people who are very excited to hear that news, Victor. I know that there's many people who are excited to see the band and catch you guys in your live element, to see these songs being played on stage, because I know that there is, and I want to say like an electricity to them that you don't just quite get off recorded music. But again, we are very excited about the EP. Victor, before we go, we would usually ask, is there any music at the moment that you're currently listening to that you kind of really enjoy?
A couple of heavy metal, like AC/DC. They're listening heavy metal like Arnhem Land. Who else? Dio. And I reckon just Bad Dream. And
mainly we listen to Warren P. Band. Teenage Band. We used to listen to it, and
we
used to do cover with my boys. And first, this is myself. First, I joined this band. We didn't start this band at community. We started at Outstation, which is Colorado. That's where this band started.
Good.
And after that, we came along Outstation, and we started listening to Dio and AC/DC and Kiss, Ozzy Osbourne, all them songs. And we got that all the music and make it together.
All very classic artists, and I think that you can hear a number of those influences in the EP. And so I can very much appreciate some AC/DC, some Ozzy. Victor and gentlemen, congratulations again on the next future EP. It is out today when this podcast goes to air, but we very much appreciate your time coming to chat with us today. It is very much appreciated, and it's an honour, so thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Well, no worries.
And that's our show. A massive thank you to Victor and WILDFIRE MANWURRK for their time. The next Future EP is out now, and we've left links in the show notes if you'd like to stream their music. We also want to give a huge shout out to Suzy at Positive Feedback for helping out with today's interview. If you like this show, please subscribe wherever you get your pods and stay up to date when new episodes are released. We release new shows each Wednesday and Friday morning, and we now have a Patreon, which you can find within the show notes of this episode. You can follow the playlist profile on Spotify, and you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Until next week, cheers.
Imagine the softest sheets you've ever felt. Now imagine them getting even softer over time. That's what you'll feel with Boll & Branch's best-selling signature sheets in 100% organic cotton. In a recent customer survey, 96% replied that Boll & Branch sheets get softer with every wash. Start getting your best night's sleep in sheets that get softer and softer for years to come. Try their sheets with a 30-night guarantee. Plus, get 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com, code BUTTERY. Exclusions apply. See site for details.